Hey, YouTubers and friends, thanks for joining us for another Tuesday night Hangout Live with Toledo Jazz, Dano, Angela of the Treasure Vixens tonight, and our special guest, Andy O'Neill of We Dig Missouri. We dig metal detectors. He digs it all, so don't go away. We'll be right back. Hey, YouTubers and friends, thanks for joining us for another episode of Tuesday Night Hangout Live with Toledo Jess, Dano, the Treasure Vixens, and I. Alright, well, we're back, and I hear a cool conversation going on in my ear that none of you can, but I'm gonna make their mics hot now. Fair warning, Jesse.
Fair warning, he said. No, we're just talking about our metal detectors, of course.
Metal detectors and trip to California.
Right, yeah. I'm taking my Gold Monster 1000. Daniel, you're taking, what are you taking?
Equinox 800.
Yeah.
I think I decided on my Knox 800, even though I'll have to take the brain and put it in with my carry-on. So I don't think I'll take my headphones either, because they have a lithium battery too. So I'd have to have that in my carry-on also, if I did. But
Okay.
I still think we might want to take our headphones, Dano. Because there's sometimes those subtle sounds.
Why don't we ship them? Put them all in a box.
I've already filled Todd's drawer with enough stuff. Oh, as a matter of fact, just so you guys know, I did order us 3 honing tools. They'll be there waiting for us.
Oh, cool. You want to take ours then, huh?
That's right. Leave my homeboys. We got them in the drawer.
Oh, it's already in my backpack that I'm taking with me anyway.
Definitely suggest headphones.
I don't know if they'll let you have that big old hook tool on the airplane if they see it. They might
carry on, or it ain't carry on. It's
I
check.
have to let you carry it on. You'll have to check that in.
It's in my check bag with my prospecting gear, and I have to agree with Andy about the headphones.
Yeah, I mean, because you never know, like, where you're at, if it's going to be loud or if you're going to
right.
I mean, and like you said, the deep targets, the faint ones, you can't hear them if you're hearing all the outside noise around you. I mean, you just can't. So
correct.
Could be that deep nugget calling my name, Ed. And if I'm not wearing my headphones, I hear Mother Yuba behind me going. So what's up?
In the spring, she roars.
Just buy batteries? No, it's a Equinox 800. Our friend Wayne Peterson, Nugget Brain. I can't buy batteries for it. It isn't like my Fisher Goldbug. So.
Hey, well, since you're talking to him, let's say hi to our chat room while we're at it.
Why, certainly.
Slightly.
Go have at it.
All right, let's start with Gems and Prospecting, Tasmania. Good morning. Smith Gold, what's up? He's in the house.
Looks like Smith Gold was in Brighton early.
Yeah. Gold Pro Unlimited, how are you tonight? Hey, you family prospecting, John, how are you?
Oh, John, we are working on some kind of date where we could get a bunch of people together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a meet and greet type thing.
Oh, no.
Mr. Lodak, the world's greatest moderator, and Dwight Wooten, DW's Suck It Up Dredging.
Yep.
Hey, Dwight.
Jerry's in here reporting Motherlode Prospectors.
Hey, Jerry.
And our good friend Adam. Adam just signed a deal with Mind Lab to be an ambassador. I was actually talking to Drew about it before it happened. Yeah, you know, it's always Petey. You know,
Very well.
Petey's the
And
star.
they know that, right? They know they have to take Adam if they want Petey. So
Yeah, true.
That's
Uncle
cool.
Ed, the other Ed, he's here.
Yep.
Oh, well, speaking of HD, our friends Justin Pritt, Mad Hatter Prospecting and Collecting, our good friend Mike and Melissa from M&M Prospecting, and our new friend that we finally met on the river, Jason Keith's Prospecting, have collaborated in an awesome fundraiser for HD's better half, Judy. You remember Judy, Angela. They were at Flash Bash. Great people. I won't get into all the details if you don't know. Check out either MHP and Collecting, M&M Prospecting, and Jason Keith Prospecting's channels. Check them all out. Get involved with this. We're raising money for a great couple that can really use the support of the Flash fam and the rest of the treasure hunting community.
right there. You know, medical expenses and
Day to day, you know.
Yeah. Some lifestyle changes, you know, they take money sometimes that you can't always get.
Right.
So I'm adding a prize to it or something to it, and I'll give it to Mike and let him tell everybody what it is.
Yeah, I gave my donation to Mike over the weekend also.
Okay, cool. Yep, cool.
It's something that some people wanted me to auction off, but I was kind of like, no, I don't want to. But for this reason, heck, not a problem. I do have a shout out for part of the Flash fam. Unfortunately, her and Nathan were unable to make it to Flash Bash, but Miss Laurel has started a channel. I mean, actually getting material out there. She's over 150 subscribers now.
I think she's at 161 right now.
Excellent. Last night it was like 151. Right. Excellent community.
I was just over there. 61.
I would love to see her hit 200 very soon. Yeah. And I want to give my condolences to Chris Vogas of Vogas Prospecting in Australia. The sad passing of his good friend and loved one in the prospecting community all over the world. His boxer Grizzly had to go meet our maker. I know the pain of having a loved member of the family, canine or feline. It's very hard, and at our age, Jesse, Dano, you know, we've seen a lot of good friends and loved ones come and go, and Chris, my heart feels for you, brother. You're not alone.
Dogs are more family than your kids actually are.
Oh.
They are, because they depend on you 10 million%. At least your kid can go to the bathroom, get him something to eat. You know, a dog always depends on you constantly to go outside, the attention.
Yeah.
You can't just leave your dog at home and give him $20 and expect him to get a pizza and have a good time.
Right. Yeah.
How did it happen? I know I seen like something on Facebook where he posted something. Do we know? I mean, I'm not trying to delve into his business, but I didn't know. Like,
I guess he got into some kind of poison that was out somewhere, and he didn't make it. So I
He
don't
was
know.
a fighter. He was a
Yeah, I
fighter.
don't know what the whole story is on it.
Yeah,
I just
I just
something about some kind of poison that was out there, and he got into it. I don't know what it was for, if it was supposed to be out there, or what the deal was with it. Just that it was out there and he got into it. Um,
I hear you, Adam. Rest in peace, Grizz. Um, yeah, it's sad.
yep.
It makes me think of my late great dog, Wolfgang Amadeus Marvin. Best damn dog in the world, in my opinion. But I can feel your pain, Chris. Just know you have a lot of people around the world that do care, and please don't take the blame on you, brother. Um,
Yeah,
things
that was
happen, and there's a reason. We just don't know why yet,
Yeah.
or if we will.
right.
I was
Yeah,
just
there's nothing. Shoulda, woulda, coulda is not doesn't change anything, and it's nothing you can say. Oh, I should have known that was going to happen. No, you don't. You can't know it's going to happen. It's not. It's not in your power to know what's going to happen. So you have no control over that. So I hope he doesn't take it out on himself, or over that. I mean, Chris has been through a lot already without this.
Yeah.
So
Um,
well, he's
I
great
hanging
video.
strong.
God, I love his videos.
Yeah.
Oh, he produces great material. Great
Oh,
material.
now, man, like I watch him just
Oh,
freshen up. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah,
Right.
he's just got so much content.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I just saw something here too. Our brother Ron from Ron for the Hills, he says, where he's at, they're going through some nasty weather right now. He says about 1,100 and some thousand people out of electricity right now. Low power.
Yeah, I saw a text by Adam. Our
Yeah,
friends
answer.
all across the eastern seaboard,
Right.
with the hurricane. Audra and Rach has a lot going on down there in Jersey. Uh,
Yeah, they're getting hit pretty
Trey,
hard right now.
what's her name? Steph in Connecticut, all our friends in Connecticut and New England, Massachusetts, Maine, whatnot, batting the hatches and
Yep.
weather out the storm, my friends. Our prayers are with you. Maine got cheated. Not a drop. Okay, thanks for the update. So take Maine off of that list. But
Yeah, so we had a pretty good weekend, huh? We got to meet
Jason Keith, it was great, and got to see Mike and Melissa again,
right
and
and Chris and
Ethan, is it from
Jelly Bear.
Jelly Bear? Yeah, yeah. ET Prospecting. Ethan, what was his last name? Was there with Eminem?
I don't remember.
You know his gold dance?
Yeah.
That's in one of their videos.
that was different. That was different.
Yeah. I'm glad I videotaped it. It would have been better if it was on the river the first time I saw it, but
Yeah, well. Yeah, so Keith and I got together over the weekend, and Ed was doing his thing, Dana was doing his, Chris's were doing theirs, everybody was doing. So me and him got, looking around. We decided we were gonna work together. A couple, an old guy and a crippled younger guy, So we decided to pick a rock pile that looked really good to us and started digging in it and working it. We worked, I think we classified probably 2 full buckets, using my painting tote and just classifying straight into that. Then we ran his little mini high baker, ran all the material through there. He goes, well, what do you think we should do with that? I said, I don't know. Let's give it away on Tuesday night's show. So, it's wet. I'm not putting it over to a computer.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of time when you showed Dano and I a pan of gold. Bye, Jesse.
So these are our cons after we got done running all that classified material through there. Yes, there's gold in there. Is there a lot of gold? It's Ohio. It's an old guy with a bad knee and that was just there to have fun, not to bust ass, and so we just worked it, and there's a few nice pieces in there, a bunch of flower stuff, bunch of powder in there. So we did see that. We did a quick swish around in the pan, take a look, see if we got any gold. So how much is actually in there? I don't know. But it was fun. I had a good time with Jason.
Yeah, oh boy,
really nice
food.
guy.
Yeah, man.
Made some awesome food, man. So he's from Pennsylvania, farm boy, lives up in the hills. He comes to the States 4 months out of the year, something like that. Was that what he said? 4 months out of the year, comes up, hangs out with mom, and gets all the chores done for the year. Butchers a cow and a pig for her.
And then goes back down to.
And then goes back to the Dominican and does his gold thing. So, what a fun guy.
Yeah, it was great to finally meet him, and we'll have to get him on Picker Hollow before he goes back. So
what was that?
We'll have to get him on Picker Hollow before he gets back.
Right. So he cooked us a brisket stew, potatoes and veggies, and it was awesome.
2 servings.
Yeah.
That's why I slept all the way home, Dano. I was.
He had 2 servings.
He slept all the way home. He didn't wake up for nothing.
No, we didn't even make it to Washington Courthouse. All I saw was. Last thing I remember, like I said, was that transfer station for the power, and next thing I know, I'm waking up in your driveway, which helped driving home.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
I was wide awake driving home.
And I'm good with that. I was comfortable driving.
So I was really glad the weekend went the way it did, and my knee was okay. I didn't have any problems. I mean, it wasn't bothering me the next day. Or I stayed till Sunday. Got up. It was rainy, wet, cold. Everybody looked at each other. I ain't getting in there. We're not digging. Everybody packed up and left, except for Jason, because he wasn't going to leave until the evening.
Right.
According to
he's at HD Shovelheads and Judy's.
Right. He was going
now.
HD's. Right. Right.
A very nice quality water table you build, HD. Man. Good trade. Good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Monday I get up and I think I'm going to go hit the fairgrounds. I've been wanting to hit the Lucas County Fairgrounds. They've been having fairs there for forever. And they're just opening it up to metal detecting, letting people come in.
Wow.
They're not advertising yet. And I'm not advertising too much.
Tell them not to, but we can come in, right?
Yeah, I haven't spread the word. I'm looking.
So did it seem like there was a lot of people?
Right? You know that, right? You know I'm from Toledo?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was born there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived in Toledo till about I was like 10. But that's really cool, man. You know, there's gonna be so much stuff in that ground, bro.
Right. And I remember the fair since I was 14 years old. Probably even older than that, for sure. But I remember that was about the first time I went.
They held a World's Fair there?
No, Columbus.
No, that was in Columbus.
Oh, okay. Still,
Oh,
yeah.
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still, yeah. You're gonna find so much old stuff there.
Well, look, I actually hit it pretty good for a couple hours Monday, right? And I found. Let me put my camera back up. I did find something that I thought was cool.
Here, I'll pin you, Justin.
Oh, don't well. So first thing is I'm using two machines. I'm learning two different machines at the same time. Using I'm learning the Max AT Max and the Gold Bug. I mean the
Gold
Monster,
Monster.
right? The Gold Monster. So I found this with the Gold Monster, and this is the first piece I found right there. It's just a piece of metal, right? But it's not steel. And I found this, and you look at it, and there's a seam that goes around it. It looks like, to me, it looks like an old tobacco tin.
You ain't hurt it if you try to unbend it. I'll tell you that.
No, I'm not going. I'm not going to unbend it, but I'm going to. How would I clean this up a little bit?
I don't know. Probably, I mean,
soak in some vinegar or something.
Have you even washed it at all?
No, I haven't touched it at all.
I'd run water over it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even touched it at all. And I found 6 cents.
How long? You ain't gonna hurt it.
Right. Well, that's true. That's true. I found 6 cents together. I also found probably about 30 of these in a pile. Kept. No matter where I searched it around there, I kept finding these and kept finding them.
I wonder why they have those curtain things there.
Well, because, probably hanging stuff up for prizes and stuff. You know what I mean? From the fair.
Chicken, curtains in front of the large man eating chicken.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Exactly, right, or even hanging prizes up on them. Sure. But it was a whole pile of them all just spread out in the dirt there. And of course,
and the carnies were at the next stop going, where the hell did all those curtain hanger hooks go?
Somewhere. So I was curious to know that if carnies were into metal detecting, right? And I think WY Gold told me he was a carny, and he says no. First he says, well, all their money goes to buying their next fix, right? He says they couldn't afford a metal detector, and besides, as soon as the carny breaks, as soon as the fair breaks down, they're on the road.
Right, they're gone.
They're gone.
There's no slack time for them.
No, right. There's no slack time. So they wouldn't know. I mean, they would know, but not necessarily do it for those reasons. So I'm going, cool. There should be fresh coin spillage around ticket booths, and I have them marked off in my head where they were at, where people are exchanging money and stuff for buying tickets for the rides. The only problem was I went to the fair this year, and the rides were
it was kind of
so sad. Mostly kiddie rides, a couple of little medium-sized scary rides. But
did he have a haunted house?
Yeah, they did have a haunted house. But nothing like I remember when I was a kid. The place was there was spaces between the vendors and spaces between the games and everything, and it was all crowded. When I grew up for these things, they were lined up and down 2 streets going through this area, I mean, right next to each other, just nowhere to walk, but on the streets that you had to go, and it was crowded. This time, this is the first time I've been to one, and I don't know how long, but it was very sad. So sad. So sad.
It's like with circuses, though. You know, you don't see them. They're not the same. They're
Right.
all really unattended events anymore. Really,
right.
And it's sad, but you got to think about this though, Jess. That those grounds have been used for a long time for that purpose.
Well, and not just for that too, because there's other events that go on like the rib off and then concerts and stuff like that. And
there's so much there. It's
right.
Unreal. It's
yeah, and it hasn't been hunted. If it hasn't been hunted much. You know,
it probably used to get hunted before Toledo said you can't do it. Probably.
Well, I said mommy.
Or mommy.
Right.
You know, in the 70s or so, that's when they started saying, "Whoa, you can't hunt in these areas."
Well, that's true.
Before it was sweet rain, and people were just taking metal detectors anywhere they went. You know.
Right.
But still, yet there's so much there. It's unbelievable. I mean, I can guarantee you that.
No, I'm taking my monster out there. I'm looking for that gold ring. That's my hunt.
Well, your max should be able to find a good big gold ring.
Right. My max should too, but I'm trying to learn my gold monster. You know, got to learn my tool, right? I want to be a little bit proficient with it when I get to California. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, if I were you, you're gonna have better. You're gonna do better with the AT Max there.
I'm sure. If, I'm sure I would. But I'm looking for the
California. I meant at the fairground.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Run in point mode and go. You know,
Yeah.
coin mode and just dig every high tone you hear, every one of them. Anything above 60, dig it. Serious.
That's what I was digging. Anything above from 70 up, I was hitting.
I mean,
and I think this rang up at like almost an 80.
Yeah.
You know, the tobacco tin.
Yeah.
You know, it hit up pretty high.
Find a lot of trash, but there's stuff there. You know.
Well, yeah. I know I'm gonna find trash.
And the only reason I say, dig just above 60, I'm just to cherry pick it, because there's so much. And once people start going out there, that's all they're going to be doing too, is cherry picking, getting the high tones, trying to find the silvers and the necklaces, and earrings that are down there. Once the signals and stuff start getting a little more scattered and you guys have cleaned out a lot of the trash, then you start digging those low gold tones, the 29s and 30s and 32s and on the AT Pro. That's where you're going to find your gold, but you'll definitely want to cherry pick it at first. I would.
Because I mean, there are just so many signals. It's just they're everywhere. You know, and it's not just the fairgrounds. The whole complex is open to it. So, like, I know where the semi-pro football team practiced. There's football fields out there. There's baseball fields out there. There's fucking bleachers everywhere. I was actually finding stuff with my pinpointer. One of the coolest things I was finding, and I found a couple of them, was real tight aluminum balls. From like when people, from hot dogs and stuff like that, somebody standing there holding in their hand, rolling it up nice and tight, and then just tossing it. Yeah, I found a couple of those. Well, yeah, it's going to be fun. I'll probably hit it tomorrow again. For a couple hours. I got a lot of shaded areas that I can hit around trees and look for coin spills.
Are you guys getting this cool front that's coming in this week? I know it's only like 5 degrees here.
Yeah.
It's so nice, man.
I wish I brought a hoodie to work this morning. I'm in shorts and stuff, and my heat gear, Under Armour, and I'm like, man, I don't have enough meat on my bones to stay warm in this stuff. Brr. Oh, but I made it. But I racked my shin on a brace on a pillar. Oh man.
Oh, I see. Jason Keep is in tonight. Hey, Jason, what's up?
Yeah, Jason Bros in the house.
Said he had
All
to
our
get drinking
families
that
here
Ohio
almost.
water.
Yeah. So, hi, Nikki. Richard Davis, how are you tonight? We got distracted again. Tony Cardwell, just say hi to everybody. We get distracted. Squirrel.
Yep. But
oh, what's up, Chrissy? What's up, Chrissy? Good deal. Written permission, huh? I guess I didn't. I don't need written permission because they're allowing it for anybody.
yeah, and it's public property.
Right. Well,
but even though some places, a lot of public properties closed off.
There's method to the madness. So here's the deal. The reason they're allowing the metal detectorists back in there, and not just metal detectorists, anybody that wants to use the complex for most anything, because they don't want it torn down and turned into condos.
Well, the police were there.
They don't want that property, the fairgrounds, to be demolished and turned into condos. So if they can show that the place is being used all the time for this, that, or the other, So I would love to take somebody there, take a group of people there just to hunt. I think it would be a fun hunt.
Well, someday we'll have to get up there, huh, Dana?
Yeah, man. I'll come play for a day. I got nothing wrong with that.
Well, let's put our buddy who's here with us, joining us again tonight, our friend Andy O'Neill. Let's plaster him all over and drill him a little and let him tie. He has some exciting stuff going on with his website now and all kinds of stuff we haven't heard about for a while. Under California. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the super chat.
Susan Hamilton, how are you tonight? Miss Laurel, how are you?
Good to see you, Laurel, Susan.
Mike, Eminem Prospecting, PM me later tonight if you would, please. Mike.
I'm sure he heard you.
How are you doing, Chrissy? Sorry, I was saying hey to Outdoorsy Gal.
No problem.
Oh, yeah. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
How's it going, buddy? So how you been doing? Andy?
Over at the screen, I'm big now. I said, oh, I guess it's my turn.
You're up.
Surprise.
Ed does that to me all the time. We'll be talking and he'll go live and just sit there. Oh, by the way, we're live.
I get a laugh out of it.
Quite all right. So back to Andy.
There's no script that's always the best.
You know how we are. We shoot from the hip, Andy.
That's right.
It happens.
So what have you been up to? The last time we talked to you.
Oh boy.
I noticed you haven't put out any videos in a little while.
Well, I haven't gone live. I stopped doing a lot of my live stuff. Live, you guys know
I understand. I saw you do a video I missed. It was about giveaways and wanting to do something different without all the giveaways. I'm in that boat. I do not like promoting my videos and channel by giveaways alone.
Well, see, here's the thing for me, and I have absolutely no problem with anybody wanting to give away anything.
I hear that. I'm on that boat too. And I like giving away stuff too, but
I do too. But I don't want to do a show where the whole premise of the show is
to give away something.
Watch me, and at the end I'm going to give you something because you're here. No, I don't. Look, I'm going to make it very clear, because I am going to start one back up. I'm going to make it very, very clear that if you are here because you think you are going to win something, you know how to hit the back out button, because you're not gonna, because I don't want that. I want you there for the content. I want you there.
How many times have I said that, Jesse?
Exactly. We're not a giveaway show.
Any other reason, and if that's the only motive for being here and wanting to watch is that you might win, let me just take care of that. We're not doing them. You're not winning.
Right.
I do plenty of giveaways. I do them on my web page. I mean, on my Facebook page. I do them on my personal page all the time. Like, I'll just go on and I'll just be like, hey, whatever. And here's a giveaway, flash giveaway. Here we go. Let's do it. And then I'll give something away. I do it all the time. I don't.
This bag of cons we're giving away tonight is a flash giveaway, because it just happened, So
that's how we do it too. Unless our guest decides to do one or something, we'll say spare of the moment, to the people that are here for us, reward them, part of the family, reward them. Not people that are here just to win something. Then if they don't win, they get pissy and mad or subscribe you just for a giveaway. No.
I mean, we've had
fake, because then it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Then their motive isn't there because they enjoy what you're doing, or they care about what you're talking about, or they want to learn, or they want to be part of that community. They're there because they're trying to get something free, which unfortunately within this hobby and what we do, and I'm sure it's the same with gold prospecting, people have been trained to expect free stuff, and I'm just not that kind of person anymore. I mean, and I'm guilty of it though, guys. I used to do them all the time on my shows, and then I got to the point where it was just like, man, these people are only here for that one reason. I just stopped doing my shows. I just cut them out.
I can understand totally. I have to cut in here for an awesome super duper super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you very much, Richard Davis, for the $50 super chat.
You don't know how many times in the last 3 years that we've been doing this show where we've had somebody come into maybe the first or second time they've come in. Hey, did I miss the giveaways? Hey, are you doing a giveaway tonight? Ed stops the show, slams the brakes on, and goes, if you're here for a giveaway, don't bother. You might as well just leave, because we don't do giveaways. And
then when they leave, we might probably did a giveaway.
Yep.
I don't sound like an ass or anything, because I'm not at all. But I just have a different vision for it than other people. And for those who do giveaways, awesome. I'm glad that you feel like you want to give something to everybody.
There's a channel for those people.
Doesn't bother me.
Right.
No, I'm on the same boat, Andy. I can fully understand. But I'd rather do the giveaways for those who really deserve it.
Right.
And if they're loyal family members of the community, the whole damn hand, all of us treasure hunters, if they're here for the show, you never know.
We'll never stop.
But I'm not going to try to build up my current viewers during a live stream because they know I'm going to be giving away something. That takes the joy out of giving away. Totally.
Right.
It's kind of work.
I had like the same experience with shout outs. Like we started off giving shout outs to other channels that we liked, or shout outs to channels and people that supported us a lot. And then all these people were coming out of the woodwork saying, oh, can I get a shout out? Can I get a shout out? And it was just constant, and it was flooding my comments and everything. And I was just like, I'm not doing any shout outs anymore because this is just getting ridiculous. It just seems like people always want something rather than just supporting you because they love you, and they're always after something. I mean, it's not everybody. I shouldn't say everybody, but it's like the same concept.
We have a giveaway announcement in the room. Jason Keith Prospecting is going to be giving away Toledo Jess's shovel.
I obviously forgot my shovel, but here, you want to hear something funny about? You want to hear something really funny about that? I just got that shovel back last week because I left it at the GPAA claim last year, and I just got it back last week.
You didn't have it back very long.
No, that's a good shovel.
And now you loaned it out to somebody.
Yeah, now I loaned it out to Jason.
We'll get it back. He has to come back. Well, you don't have to, but I'm hoping he comes back through our territory again and we hit the stream again with him before he gets back to PA and down to the Dominican. But let's get back to the matter at hand, or it might be 5 years before we get Andy on again.
I was just gonna say, I can put on a Chewbacca outfit and go as Jason's support animal.
There you go.
I don't think you need the outfit. I'm just messing with you, Jess. I'm just messing with you. You know that. You know.
Yeah, I know. You're funny.
Yeah, anyway, I didn't want to go off on that rant. It caused a lot of stink, but it's just how
it
does.
It does. No, definitely understand.
But I totally understand, and
Well, we won't stop a guest from giving stuff away if they want to.
True, and if you're lucky, and sometimes you all know we have them from time to time.
Jason, pack your bag, Chewy.
Hey, Walter, how are you?
You know that's your nickname.
So, you have some exciting stuff going on.
Hey, Scuba Sonia.
Yeah. We are. I'm constantly. I run my business, my detector business. I sell and all that good stuff. And here recently, we just started, wanting to expand our what we carry a little bit more, and so we recently started carrying more prospecting equipment, gold pants, high bankers, whatever, sluices, all that stuff, and then we also are we just started carrying gold pans, so you can pick up your gold claws.
Great tool.
We're just always growing, always expanding, trying to offer more to people as much as we can. That doesn't mean I'm the most knowledgeable prospector, because I'm absolutely 100% not.
Not yet.
Like you guys, that if I have a question, I could ask.
Not yet, but you'll get there. You get into it, you'll get there.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just fun. It's fun, and I've recently been going to the creeks. Now I live in Missouri. There is gold in Missouri. There is. I don't think it's anywhere near where I live, because I surely can't find anything. But it's here, and so I've been taking my pan to the creek every time we go, and my metal detector, and I just switch back and forth, and it's fun. It is really fun. It's really exciting when you find that, when you see that shiny gold in your pan, like,
Oh,
you know,
yes.
that's a rush, you know.
Hey, dude, I still get excited when I see it. I mean, because you're putting some work into it, first of all, and then you process your material and you see that gold, even if it is tiny little pieces that you got to use a loop to look at. You're seeing 3 or 4 or 5, and so you just found that. It's like picking up that Civil War bullet. You just found that. Only this is better because no one dropped it. It was there waiting for you.
Yeah.
You're the first person to see it. Yeah,
it's a rush.
It is a rush. It's a terrible thing to get stuck with, gold fever.
Yeah, well, and so we started with that. We started, doing carry the prospecting stuff. So we have all kinds of gold pans. I don't have everything on my website yet. We're still working on adding it.
Is everything on your store is on your website, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm just like one person, so it's really hard for me to do everything. Plus,
Right.
take customers every day. I talk to 100 people a day about metal detectors, and I mean, it's what I do for a living. So I don't go to a regular. This is my 9 to 5.
Right.
My 8 to 2 in the morning job. Not 9 to 5. I don't know. But so this is what I do, and so we've been expanding it for that reason, because we wanted to be able to offer as much as we can to as many people as we can.
Right.
Catering to more of the fingers of the treasure hunting hand, huh?
Yeah.
There you go.
So we got our own we dig gold pay dirt. So each one of these bags, guys, has they weigh 3 to 5 ounces, so there's not much in there, but it's 0.1 plus gram of gold. So you get a 0.1 gram of gold, and then 1 in every 10 bags you get 0.2 gram of gold. 1 in every 10, there's one of them that has 0.2 gram of gold in it, and then
oh, cat,
99. So just pay dirt, but it's just fun to be able to offer our own pay dirt.
Yeah.
I just had a cat attack me.
I heard something happening over
there. Oh, geez, it's our little shit.
So, whose high bankers and equipment do you carry?
Well, I carry. Let's see here. If you don't mind, I'll just put it up here. And like I said, I don't have everything on my website yet, so. So we have our first gold experience, which comes with a pan, our pay dirt, vial, some tweezers, snuffer bottle, and a magnifying glass, magnifying loop for $25.99. It's a pretty good deal.
Starter kit,
sluice, and we carry Gold Buddy, Gold Magic, Garrett's, Mind Labs. I just don't have everything on my site yet.
Pans.
Well, I don't guess I have any high bankers on here.
It's a little power sluice there. Well, right there. The Gold Buddy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who makes the Gold Buddy?
It's AU Engineering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Gold Buddy, they've been around for a while.
Right. I just picked up an old one. At a metal detector, at a White's metal detecting store here, the one in Sylvania.
I got a quick question. Do you guys hold on? Let me switch this back over. You guys think there's any market for one of those little tiny shop vacs? You know, like a little real small shop vac that you can plug into your car or whatever that has a long cord that can suck up into the.
Porta cable makes a good battery operated shop vac. You can use for prospecting. DeWalt does. They're used quite often.
Yeah,
I can get one. They're only like $10 for retail. Like it does not much at all, you know.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's like a little vacuum, like a gold vac. I don't have it on my site, but it's like a little vacuum that's, I guess it's for, I mean, they have it listed in my distributor's site in the gold section. So I guess it has something to do with being able to suck up, you know, dirt or something maybe.
Right.
And I guess clean it and look for gold in it. I don't know.
Well, like they were saying there, was it Porta Cable has one? And
those are battery operated.
Oh,
Dano
right.
has one, I think. Adam from Gold Rush. California Gold Rush, sorry. And so does Jerry has one. Top Cat has one, like my DeWalt. You know, and there's some you can plug into a 12-volt socket and use.
Let me ask you something. What do you recommend that I put on my site? What are some things that you guys would be like, man, if you go to a website looking for prospecting equipment, what are things that you think should be on the site?
You know, that depends on what type of prospecting you're doing, because like out in California, they do, I mean, they sluice and everything too, but they do a lot of cracks and crevices. So they're looking for cracks and crevice tools. Right.
Like the Marion crevice tool made by Two Toes. And,
right.
I'm sure like
wire brushes and things like that, you know, maybe little small shovels, things that they can get and sweep the little bit of dirt that they get. Because I mean, if you like your regular scoop that you have for prospecting, that's kind of big for a lot of spaces. It's nice to get a small spoon in there where you can, you know, get into that crack and dig out stuff. You know, I imagine stuff like that, you know, for that type of prospecting. Then you got people that are into dredging, you know, they want other things. They want, pry bars, long rods. Well, everybody wants these pry bars.
Hand rock picks are good, or like the Geo pick from Estwing.
Right.
Little sledgehammers, snuffer bottles, vials, books. You know, in our lifestyle, like your lifestyle, Andy, a lot of our downtime during the off season, like when it's 41 below out, is research upon research. So
yeah, gloves, all types of different gloves.
Yeah.
And speaking of research material, you know, books, maps, those kinds, you know, maps of whatever area, you know, things like that. I think people are interested in. You know, it just depends on the type of prospecting. But in general, you know, stuffer bottles, that kind of stuff is always good.
Yeah.
Stuff made by Walter. Thanks, Walter.
Yes, Walter makes stuff. But, you know, things like that.
Do you plan on like ever carrying like brute magnets or anything like that also?
What kind of magnets?
Brute for magnet fishing?
Well, I have contacted them, but I hadn't received anything back. I believe now they're only Kellyco. Just Kellyco is the only distributor for them. Like there are people that are grandfathered in to being dealers for them, but since then they have now went to Calico, and those people are still allowed to deal, but they aren't accepting any new ones. I don't believe.
Oh,
How long ago was this? How
I'm
long ago did you contact them?
I think it was just like maybe a month ago.
Okay, because I know that they are out of stock right now. Are we talking about Brute?
yeah.
Yeah. Root magnets.
Ethereum.
Yeah, they're out of stock. They don't have any magnets at the moment. And they haven't had any for a while, but they should, because that's what I did. I just emailed them and asked them to sponsor us, and they sent us stuff. So, I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't get back a hold of you other than they're out of stock.
Maybe I just need to call them.
There you go.
I just like, hey,
by the horns.
Yeah, grab it by the horns. I ain't messing with the females yet no more. Let's do it. No, okay. But I'm pretty sure that I was talking to another dealer who does sell them, and he was pretty upset because Calico had gotten their full, basically all the full rights to distribute in the United States, and that was probably part of the reason. See, that's how Calico is, and they tried that with my snake skins. Well, not really tried it, but they were, I contacted Calico. I was saying, hey man,
And they want to be exclusive.
Yeah, I got a product and I want to be able to share it with you guys, but I want you to sign my non-disclosure agreement. I just don't want my product. I'm just protecting it. I don't want it being, compromised, and you guys take this idea and this product and get it done before I do, and then make all the money off of it, And
Right.
so I signed the NDA, and they didn't want to do it. They said, well, we're not signing the NDA, and they just never got back to me. Why did I moved on? I got a new distributor, and our snakeskin distributor in the United States also deals with Calico. They buy products. Calico buys other products from my distributor, and I had released the product. It's time to go. We dropped our snakeskins video. We dropped the website all the same day. Everything happened. As soon as I did, I get a message from Calico saying, hey, that was a really great promo for your product. We are kind of interested, but we don't want, we want to have it at least at distributor pricing. And I said, well, no, I can't do that. I can't backdoor my distributor and distribute to you. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to, if you want them, you'll have to get them from my distributor for dealer pricing, because that's just the way it goes. I can't, I'm a man of my word. And I told my distributor, look, we won't do that. Nothing like that. You got my business. You got it. Anybody that becomes a dealer goes through you. I won't handle that no more. And so that but that's what they did. I think that's what they did with Brute Magnetics is all I'm saying. Went way off track.
Hey, that's how it goes here on Tuesday night Hangout Live, like you already know, Andy. Hey, look, squirrel.
Where?
So that's cool that you're expanding into more of the treasure hunting family, We are all related after all.
No doubt.
And you were talking about you produce another show, and I believe I saw them in here earlier. Copperhead Detecting, was it?
Yeah, so the Copperheads and Digging Deep Beeps and 413 Mass Digger are all on my field team. So we dig metal detectors. We have our own field team. We got a section on our website where you can go where we meet the field team, and I put up articles of each one of our field team members. Now, only a few of them are up. I'm still working on it. I'm one person,
Oh, I feel your pain. I'm trying to build a website too and everything else. I hear you, brother. But I work full time too, so.
Yeah. And they put up a great show, and their channel's Copperheads Metal Detecting. And you guys should check them out tomorrow. They go live every Wednesday. Excuse me. They go live every Wednesday. I produce it for them, so you don't actually see me, but I'm there working everything behind the scenes. They have great content, and it's a great group of guys. And these guys are over in New Jersey. And I wanted to say, when you were talking about it earlier, they're getting hammered right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's terrible.
Yeah. East Coast, East Coast.
I know Audra and Rach from Jersey History Hunters were having some bad weather and stuff, and they had to cancel their show before ours because of power issues. So, oh no.
Yeah. So I was just looking over our chat, and yeah, they're getting hit pretty hard, or were, I don't. And but they're over in New Jersey, and they find.
Yeah, they've been getting a lot of pop-up tornadoes and stuff along with this storm.
Yeah. But those guys have been finding some amazing things with their detectors, because they metal detect, and that they're finding just, I mean, stuff we could only wish for finding over where I live. You know, and I live in Missouri. You guys in Ohio can find your, you know, large scents and stuff like that. We don't find them on this side of the Mississippi. They just not really here. If you do find one, it's really rare. But those guys
it's not on my side of the Mississippi either. We can't find that. At least I can't find it in my area.
Where are you from?
Right outside of St. Louis, right on the Illinois side.
Really?
Yeah, like 5 minutes from the Mississippi.
You're right up the road from me.
I know.
Like, cause I'm like, you know where Cape Girardeau is?
Yeah.
I'm like right outside of Cape Girardeau.
Yeah, I'm right next to St. Louis, like 10 minutes from St. Louis.
Oh, just an hour and a half away. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we should hook up.
Yeah. You have to come down. Do you metal detect? I see all those arrowheads behind you. Or did you find those? Or
I didn't find them, but I have been hunting for them plenty. I do metal detect, but I'm not very good at it. I'm not gonna lie.
Duke.
It's easy.
It just takes.
Yeah.
I have a metal detector.
What do you have?
I really don't know what it is. I showed it up to everybody one day, and they said it was a bounty hunter. It doesn't have a name on it.
Okay.
And really, it was my first one, and I just wanted one, so I just bought it.
Yeah, that's how everybody starts. Everybody has I don't know if I've ever met a person who metal detects that did not start out with a bounty hunter. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure every person who has ever metal detected owned a bounty hunter tracker.
My first one was from Radio Shack.
Yeah, or a Radio Shack one. Yeah. You know, bounty hunter. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got one of those whites too.
Is it the old blue and white one, Ed? Yeah. It weighed 15 pounds. Yeah. My dad.
Yeah. The one I got still has a repair ticket from the white store in Sylvania.
Oh, wow.
I left it on there. I think I paid, $20 for it? Auction.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'd like to start collecting the old ones. You know, I'd like to have a good collection of old machines. Yeah.
I'll trade you mine for one of your better ones.
Unfortunately, I still have a bounty hunter in my closet.
Oh, darn it.
It just doesn't come out very often.
Right. Yeah.
But if we meet up, I have plenty of metal detectors. You could borrow one.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'll get you hooked on a good one, and then you'll then you'll have to buy one from me.
I'm
Uh-oh.
already
It
thinking
said
about
you're
it.
muted, Ed. I'm
I gotta,
muting
I
you,
got.
Ed.
Listen, I'll give you a good deal. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do. It's part of.
Angela, you can get them hooked on magnet fishing.
You hear me, Ed? They said that you're muted.
Yeah, I saw Nikki say something about it. I was muted when I coughed, and I pulled a Jesse and talked with.
Are we all muted?
No,
No,
it was just
I was
Ed.
just muted. Yep. Doggone mute button.
question for Andy. I got a question here for you from Chrissy.
There's
you
one
ever
in
had-
the Zoom chat
Uh-huh.
too.
Right, the same one. Have you ever had something creepy happen
Oh, go ahead.
while metal detecting? And do you think any of your treasures are haunted?
Well, first off, if I felt like any of my treasures were haunted, I'll tell you one damn thing: it wouldn't be in my house. That's going to the dumpster. We're getting rid of that. But no, never nothing like that. I mean, I've never had anything creepy happen. I did see somebody post that on Facebook or ask that question recently on Facebook, and there's some pretty cool stories. But no, me personally, I have no cool story or nothing creepy like that have ever happened to me. You know, I'm never alone when I metal detect anyway. I always take my daughters or my daughters and my wife, or, like, well, I always have somebody with me. So I've never been like alone in the woods metal detecting and had the hair on my back stand up and, felt like somebody was watching me or not.
Even though I went metal detecting by myself Monday, I had like about a dozen cops training their dogs in that field where I was at. So that was assuring.
It might have been a little creepy. Yeah.
It was a little weird. I had a couple of them come up by where I was with their dog, beautiful dogs, but and they were just like playing with them, throwing stuff, and he was running for it. They weren't really doing any hard training. It was more like they were all just hanging out with their dogs. My dog's better than your dog. But that was cool. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend going by yourself, especially if you're going out.
Yeah, well, now that's another thing. Keith in Alaska, we've talked about this and I had Daniel Camacho on the show, and those guys have to worry when they go metal detecting. They're not worried. They can't wear headphones and stuff like that because they turn their back and they get mauled by a grizzly bear. Like
they have bears and Sasquatch to worry about.
And they can't just go, like when I go metal detecting, sometimes I might just say, hey babe, I'm gonna go metal detecting for a little bit down at the park or wherever. And I just get in the car and I go. Well, then
it's a trip. Oh, I lost him.
Sorry. Turn that down. But for them guys over there, they have to like pack, emergency supplies and tents and stuff just in case, because they just never know if they're going to get stranded, or, they have to have waters and all this because they just don't know, because where they metal detect and where we metal detect are completely different, So.
Yeah, that's the local park is not the same as top of a mountain or something,
No.
That's for sure. Anybody else?
Is Angela?
We must have. I don't see her.
I don't see her.
She'll come back, maybe. So, you talked about getting back on the live stream thing again. Gonna redo your whole format and.
Oh yeah, I'm working on a whole different.
Are you gonna still do YouTube and Facebook, or mostly Facebook, or mostly YouTube, or multi-stream?
I think we're gonna shoot for multi-streaming it. I think we're gonna try to do Facebook and YouTube. My biggest thing there is having to finding a mod for YouTube for me, because I won't be able to monitor the chats like that. But we got some pretty cool stuff planned for it. Some stuff that's not being done. It's going to be a later in the evening show. So we won't be interfering with like a your time or anybody else metal shows. So we'll actually be streaming at 9 o'clock Central Time. So 10 o'clock on the East Coast, so it'll be a later show, and that's fine, because then I feel like, I don't know. I just think I think it'll be good, and and I got a lot of cool stuff planned for it. So
Cool. I'll try and catch them when I can, Andy.
I know, probably it's pretty late. I mean, 10 o'clock's late, to be watching the show, but I don't know.
I'm kind of a
Not
night
really.
owl.
I don't think so.
Well, you don't go to bed till 2 in the morning or something.
Well, let me finish what I was going to say. There's a lot of people who stay up late.
Right.
There's a ton of people who stay up late and looking for videos to watch. Yeah, so I think there are prime times, but those aren't the only times.
Yeah, and then that's what I plan on, banking on, is that people are going to be, up. It's going to be a little later. It'll be after dinner. Some people will be just getting home from work. You know what I'm saying? It'll
be after most people's favorite shows that they watch on a regular basis on YouTube, because this seems to be about the time when your loyal fans come every night, and this is a big enough platform where we really don't bump into a lot of the same people. So yeah, I think later, because I know we used to, after this show, we would go over to the next one at 10 o'clock, and then after that there'd be another one. So yeah, you'll have your fans will follow you wherever you go.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is I used to do it a lot, man. I used to stream a lot, and I used to do a lot of live videos, and had, I met and had some of the best people in the hobby on the shows, and I stopped for a long time. I just haven't done it, and I started producing the Copperhead shows, and it really lit a fire in me. It's like, man, you really like to do this. You really got to get back into it.
Oh, I know. I love live streaming, and I know you enjoyed it on subscriber appreciation stream, and one for David Buckle in Tasmania. That one was kind of difficult, but it's a challenge, especially when you have to go through their live dashboard and you're kind of flying blind.
Well, what I do is I just get their stream key, and I let them hit the go live and the end stream, and I just run the stream through my system, and they hit go.
That's how I did it with their stream key, but you can't watch their live stream desktop like when you're doing it. So you're missing some data. You don't know what your strength is, because same as I, what's on your encoder isn't always what's showing on the live stream desktop on YouTube. It might say you're not losing packets or nothing on one, and you're green all the way, and YouTube could be orange or red, and you're like, what the heck?
No, I get it, because I know when I'm producing their show, all I can see is my CPU usage, my drop frames. I mean, I don't ever have any drop frames, and my CPU never goes over 3.2%. But still, you don't know what they're seeing on their YouTube,
Right.
and I'm depending on his YouTube to run good
Right.
because I know I'm putting out a quality stream.
Right. Like right now, they're getting buffered. We was talking about buffering.
Yeah, it was a little. I don't know why either. It's saying my stream health is healthy. It is what it is. It is prime time after all.
Right.
At least it wasn't like it was 2 years ago when I was trying to do this on my laptop.
Oh God.
Yeah, tell me, it was well worth $1,000 for a streaming computer.
Yeah. Your streams have definitely went up 1,000%.
Yeah, definitely.
I built computers too, so like I built mine just for streaming. Like it's a monster. It's spent a lot of money on it, but it does its job.
Yeah,
Right.
A lot of times, the other thing too, a lot of times that buffering that people see may not have anything to do with anything other than their own provider.
Right.
Not being able to keep up.
There's a lot of variations out there.
Right.
And Mr. Lodak's right. Back in the day, a lot of times it was a slideshow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens. Hey, you still tough, you still pushed on though. That's perseverance, that's awesome, man. And you guys got a great stream. You got 40 people on there right now just watching. Has nothing to do with me. These are all people that you have, so that's awesome. I mean,
well, not only do we have people on here, it shows 34 on mine watching. Those are just the people in the chat room. We have, by the time this stream is over, we'll probably have over 100 people have watched it. So there's people watching it that aren't on the chat room, So.
Oh yeah. They seem to be somewhat evergreen. Actually, there's some shows are more evergreen than others, but I'm happy. Live streaming on this platform, I still think it's gonna be a big part of YouTube in the near future, and I love it. One, there's no editing involved, and I love the live interaction with the community. And yeah, I had to, Andy, the show must go on. I had to improve upon it. So I was forced happily into investing. I don't look at it as just throwing away money. It's an investment.
no.
Total investment.
You can do so much more with a computer of that caliber than you could, if you just were using a laptop. So it was an investment not only in your show, it was investment in, for everything, like I do a lot of my own graphics. I do a lot of my own things like that for my show. And that when I built this computer, I made sure that it was capable of handling anything I wanted it to do. Anything.
Right. Oh, I'm like you, not as experienced in graphics and stuff, but it powers my editing software great. It's cut down that time. Rendering, cut my rendering way over half the time. It's made it more productive all around in my producing of live streams, edited, working on my website, graphics, everything.
You just said it. Hey, Ed, you got to become an affiliate for We Dig on your website.
Well, I was talking to you about it.
Got to do it though. You ought to. You can help me out. You know, be cool. I'd help you. It'd help you too.
We're family. We can scratch each other's back, man.
You're damn right. You're damn right. I seen somebody said they wanted to try some pay dirt. They need to try mine. There it is. We didn't go pay dirt.
There's all kinds of pay
How
dirt.
much is a bag of that? Like that?
Huh?
How much is that bag?
$13.99.
Yeah.
There's a guaranteed 0.1 plus gram in it. So
cool.
1 in 10 has 0.2, double.
And gold's on the rise.
Oh yeah.
And gold's
2013. Is that what I saw?
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
I don't know.
216.70.
There you go.
216.70 at close today. Silver at close today. Oh wait, where'd it go? Get back here.
I just had a company. Who's that? Golden Pay Dirt Reviews.
Mm-hmm.
They bought a bag of my gold pay dirt. Yeah, the other day. So
wow, Martin's gonna be doing a review of your pay dirt.
Yeah, hopefully it was good. I didn't do no special treatment. I just picked one of the bags that I got and I had sent it to him. I don't care. I didn't do no special treatment. I care less about that. And I just sent him what a normal bag coming from me would be.
Yeah, Martin actually should have bought it anonymously, though.
Well, he did, but it was through PayPal, and then as it was PayPal, it had the email on it. So,
all right, silver.
Like, because it was actually the girl who bought it,
right? But silver closed today at 26.08.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Excellent. Welcome back, Outdoorsy Gallo and Ron from Shaw's Prospecting.
Now, if that gold price can stay over that 2,000 mark, we ought to be good with that.
Well, the bad thing about when gold rises, the dollar drops 99% of the time. So, while our dollars goes to hell in a handbasket, gold will soar. So,
I think there's a lot of stuff going to hell in a handbasket right now, though. And
let's be fair. I have to agree with you there, buddy.
What I always say, where am I going and how did I get in this handbasket?
Question, does Andy have any treasure porn handy?
Did she mean like personal pictures of mine?
No.
I think she's talking more like something in reach, like an artifact or a gold coin you dug up, or some Knights of the Golden Circle mason jar you picked up in Missouri or something.
Hey, I dug this.
And you can also get those floating display cases at We Dig.
Gold nuggets in them bad boys. This is a 925 silver. It's a really weird object. Like, it's a weird one.
Like a brooch or something?
No, it almost looks like a backbone or something.
It does. Kind of alien, like really a tailbone or something.
And then that's the backside of it. It's really weird. I have no idea. I think it might have went around your nail or something. You know, I don't know.
Could be a boot, a toe boot, or a toe on a boot or something.
I have no idea. I'm going to tell you, I have no clue. That's one of my biggest mystery finds. I found no idea, no clue at all, no clue at all. And we got this big old Civil War bullet.
Oh, cool.
Dug it in the park not long ago. Well, I guess.
Yeah, I that's what it looked like to me, Joe. Like a boot tip, like a pointed cowboy boot. Well, that's big.
It's it was like something that went around your nail, and it was like, kind of like
it could be like one of those metal fingernail type things like Ozzy used to wear.
Right.
Let me see. David V. Devil worship stuff. Piece of the occult use.
meteor. I have no idea, but that's one of my weirdest finds. Unfortunately, I don't really have much more.
Did I hear you say you sell those display cases?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I put a link for
cool.
take you right to those display cases, those floating relic cases.
I actually have quite a few different kind of relic cases and stuff like that.
Yeah, I noticed. I think I'll be purchasing some in the future.
Restoration tools and display cases.
Right. Oh, that's cool. What the hell was that?
So we got the floating 5. You get 5 of those floating displays for $12. So
cool.
That's actually a really good. They're a pretty good deal, I think. And then we have all kinds of displays. We have all kinds of displays. Where's everybody at? Am I the only one here now?
No. Jesse bowed out. I'm here.
He must be pooping or peeing or something or other. Looks like Richard Davis might be a new customer of yours. Richard Davis is a very good member of the Flash fam.
Oh, thank you, Richard. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, they're a great deal, and they're they're really cool. And if you're into gold and you got some nice size pickers, you'll be able to put them in there.
Ooh, I have a couple of nice pickers, or actually a nugget and a nice picker from the Dominican Republic that would come real handy, and one that was actually found on Gold Rush White Water last season. So,
oh, cool. Yeah, that they work great for that. I mean, they're just pretty versatile. They're 2 really thin pieces of plastic, and then as you once you put it in there, it kind of just like wraps around it and holds it in place, whatever it is.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nikki,
sorry guys, I had to go see what that noise was.
Ed, you probably have seen these, and you probably own some yourself. But they're like coin display cases, right?
Yeah.
But these are great for gold too, like nice little piece of gold.
Oh yeah.
And we sell those on there too. But I have all kinds of different displays actually.
Cool.
That was just another thing I wanted to start doing, is adding more to my store and little things like that. I wanted to offer just, some people like to just pick up little stuff,
Well, I'm gonna put your website down in the description, so people viewing this after the live show could always check out your website also, and put it out in the live chat again.
Sorry about that. I had to go see what that noise was. It sounded like my car got hit.
Uh-oh, again?
Yeah, no, nothing got hit.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hi, Liz. The Digging Connects in the house.
Hey, Liz.
Oh, Miss Canuck. Hey, Liz. Liz has my Canuck skins on her Equinox, I believe.
Excellent. Excellent.
She just got the XP ORX. And Liz, how do you like that? I contemplated on getting one personally for myself, so I'd like to know.
The XPs, they're like expensive, aren't they? Like $1,200 bucks, $1,500.
No, the ORX really isn't. They've dropped the prices quite a bit. I mean, they're really not that bad. I mean, you want the dais and the whole setup, then yeah, you're gonna spend a little money. But the ORX, that's a $650 metal detector.
Oh, okay.
Not bad at all. I mean, people spend more than that on Equinox 800s all day. So.
Yeah, I was one of those.
Too bad I wasn't selling Equinox then, Ed. You know I'd have gave you a good deal.
Yeah, but you were selling them then.
I know. I know.
Oh well.
What are you gonna do? That's why once we released our snakeskins and the product started doing really good. If you guys don't know what snakeskins are, go to snakeskins.net and here, hold on. And once we started selling our snakeskins, if you haven't seen them, here's our snakeskins. They are coil wire sleeves that go around the wire of your metal detector, and they protect your metal detector, but they also add a little flair to it, you know, make them look, you know, pretty cool. So once
make my monster stand out from the other monsters.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And it does actually fit the gold monster. It's just a little bit shorter than so that's why it's not listed on the website as a compatible unit.
Right.
But here's a picture of them. So anyway, when we came out with the snakeskins, I started selling them all over the world. We're in like 30 countries. And we've sold close to 10,000 units so far. So we're all over the world, but once I came out with the snakeskins, that's when I decided to start. I invested in MindLab to be able to start selling MindLab. So it was because of snakeskins that I was able to do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me answer Tony's question here. Tony Cardwell. If you want to find people in your area, you should go over to goldprospectorspace.com, sign up to that group. They have groups in there that are from all the states. So that's where you want to find people.
No, the Bob, the snakeskins do not fit the AT Pro or the AT Gold or the AT Max. They do. Listen, we are releasing them very soon. It's going to be a little bit different than our regular normal snakeskins. We're going to have to add a little like a little zip tie, because the thing about our skins is they slide on over the connector of the metal detector. And what you do is you slide it over the connector and then it goes all the way down. And then at the end, it has to go back over the connector and hold snug, and it's wrapped around your wire. Well, with the AT series, they use a larger connector. So with the Equinoxes and the Simplexes and stuff like that, they use the M12 connector. And it's like the smaller one, but you know, the AT Pro and all that has a big connector. So right. The problem was getting it to go over the connector, but shrink down small enough to hug the coil wire nice. And that was my biggest issue. Well, now the only way I can solve that issue is if I cut the snakeskin just a little bit shorter, and then I can make it go over the coil wire. Then it has to be stretched out and zip tied on the connector at the coil and on the actual connector. So we won't zip tie the actual wire, it'll just be on the hard rubber or the metal. But that's the only way I can get it to work. And it stinks, but that's just the only way I can do it. So that's how we're going to do it.
All right.
It is what it is, right, Andy?
Hey, Jaron, can you throw the GPS link in the chat room for us, please? Because he does that really well.
Yeah. The world's greatest moderator, Mr.
Greatest
Loda.
moderator. But yeah, thank you. There you go, guys. Go to that space.
This
Go to
great
that
community.
Yeah. Go to that place, join. And there's a lot of help. There's a lot of places that you're going to learn a lot of stuff.
Ah, yes, I did. Under California. Thank you for the purchase.
How much is those snake skins?
The snake skins are only $9.25 a piece.
Huh.
$9.25 plus shipping. I think it ends up being like $12.20 or $12.50 or something like that. Super, super, super affordable. And you know, I mean, it's a pretty cool product.
Awesome. Yep.
Yeah.
Angela never made it back, huh?
No, don't look like it.
Nope.
Had a problem.
Must have.
Stuff happens.
Yep, stuff happens.
Bob in Missouri says, we find gold here in Missouri.
Canuck Liz says, I highly recommend the Canuck skins. Yeah, we said her. Somebody said, yeah, Bob said they find gold in Missouri. Yeah, so I was watching what's his name? Kyle Timon or something like that on YouTube.
Kyle, yeah.
Yeah, he finds all kinds of gold in Missouri.
That's what I hear.
Might have to get out there sometime and try our luck, huh?
You see what Richard asked, Ed?
Hey Ed, can I get a super chat back so I can go shopping on his site? I don't know how to refund it. Sure, I'll send it to you if you want, Richard.
Oh. Yeah. But we have all kinds of fun stuff. We're working on it. Like I said, that's what we're doing. We're just trying to expand our site and just expand what we offer to people and just be able to, you know, have as much on there as we can to accommodate as many as we can.
Right. You plan on like carrying things like waders or boots or anything, any clothing, hats, that type of stuff?
Maybe gloves. I want to carry some silver and gold testing kits, but it's really hard to get a hold of those.
Yeah.
I can't find a distributor that carries them that I can offer them. Gloves I can get anywhere. I can get those. Yeah, I mean, you can get gloves anywhere, so I wouldn't have a problem with that. I never thought about waders or boots or anything like that, though. You know, it's most definitely something I wouldn't actually physically carry. I mean, I would have to be able to drop ship those because I mean, I can't carry that much inventory, you know.
Right.
Yeah, and inventory that don't move just costs more and more and more and more.
Yeah, you know, my thing is I carry most of the products that I carry inventory of are products that move, products that I will sell very fast. I don't carry all my products. Like I carry some metal detectors that are high selling metal detectors that I know somebody within a day or two is going to buy from me, you know, or a day, or you know what I'm saying? So
right.
I carry I don't have every brand, make, and model of every metal detector in stock.
You couldn't do that.
You know,
right.
I'm too little of a company at this time.
Right.
But you know, that doesn't mean that one day I won't, you know, I mean, you know, I see myself doing it, having it one day, you know, but it's not there yet. What are you gonna do?
So you plan on having a physical brick and mortar store at any point, or is it just going to be all
Just basically probably just the warehouse, you know.
right? But I mean, you won't be having a showroom or anything like that,
Yeah, if I did, it'd just be a little part of the warehouse.
right? Okay.
The warehouse would be basically just to hold everything.
Right. Gotcha.
If I did, it would just be a little bit in the front, you know, because I don't want. I'd rather have a big booming internet business than one that, you know, a brick and mortar, a couple stragglers here and there. I'll have that part of the thing for the stragglers, but they will not be the source of income that's keeping the show running. You know?
Right. Mostly for the fellas that come in and hang out.
Well, internet presence in any business in this day and age is mandatory anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yep. Yeah. Pretty much.
If you're not, you need to get on the boat.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere.
I mean, even the brick and mortar stores are going to online shopping and stuff, you know. So
right.
Oh yeah.
And with the unsafe world that we live in, with
everybody works from home now, so they order from home now.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. You know, you get all these people who are at home, and they're not going to the malls, or they're not going to the you know, all these stores that they normally would. So they're doing it all online. You know, Amazon, Walmart, all these humongous online retailers are making billions upon billions of dollars in online revenue that they hadn't normally had gotten, because people would just go to their Walmart. You know, a lot of people are staying away and only going out when they absolutely have to. So they shop for their, you know, their whatever it is. They just go to Amazon more. I mean, which Amazon was always huge anyway. Like,
right.
I shop on Amazon 98% of the time. It's on Amazon. You know, I rarely ever will go see if Walmart has what I want, you know.
I'm sure Andy might carry headphones or earbuds for you could wear those, Bob. It'd be a lot more comfortable than having your ears next to the speaker. All right, big brother. I'll talk to you later.
You can turn the volume up.
See you next month, James.
Yep, we'll see you next month,
James.
That reminds me, I have to go to the DMV.
Seen somewhere it said they were changing something on our flight.
What?
Yeah, must be the time or something. Is what I'm figuring. They did the last time too.
Did you get some notification? I haven't got anything.
It says there will be a notification soon. I put the app on my phone to keep up with it all.
Oh, okay.
But I still got my seats.
I'll have to check. If you do, I'm sure we do then.
I think when we're on our flight, we ought to start running up and down the aisles like little kids and playing. Yeah, have everybody flipping out. What these guys been doing? And say you got to wear a mask the whole time. I'm debating wearing my asbestos mask to play. Like a biohazard mask.
World, huh? Everybody looking like weirdos with masks on everywhere, and
I don't wear one, but I have to on the flight. But I just refuse to put one on right now.
Me too.
I mean, it's not that I'm inconsiderate. It's just that I find it that it's.
I just find it a little.
Those people in China all wore masks for years, and it went through them like typhoid. So the mask will help. And if you watch like food service people, you go to get food, they're constantly touching and bumping it. So they're contaminating everything they touch with it on.
Well, the thing about it is the mask is more likely to give you any virus of any kind because it's uncomfortable and you're reaching and touching your face more often than you would if you didn't have that mask on. And so anything your nasty hands touched that you normally wouldn't be going on in your face, now you're adjusting your mask so your
And
hands
now
are
it's on your
faithful.
face.
And most people wear it, their nose is sticking out. So what's it good to wear it anyway?
No.
Well, here's the thing, and they even
not required here.
the experts even said this. The reason that masks are okay is because it makes them feel good, makes them feel like it's helping.
And why you deplete your oxygen intake and it ends up giving you asthma and
it's more about making the people feel good, feel safe.
Now they want you to wear goggles now.
Yeah, now
eye protection.
Well, I mean, what Fauci said was true. It's just the media does what it does. They spin shit. What he actually said was, in order to really protect yourself, you need to be wearing eye goggles and covering your ears. But he didn't say to do that. He never said that we should be doing that. He just responded to I watched that exchange. He just responded to a question about, is that safe? How safe, can you be? Well, you can wear eye protection if you want to be more safe. The problem is, the media likes to instill panic and fear. So
lying sacks of crap.
Yep, I'm too.
No, I don't want to get into like my whole thoughts and beliefs about this whole situation and that is plaguing our country. But I gotta say that.
But you will.
I think that it's definitely been blown out of proportion, and I think a lot of the numbers are only those numbers because we test so many people, and a lot of these other countries are not being tested nearly as much as we are testing. So yes, we're going to have higher numbers because we're going to find more people because we're testing more people.
Now back to treasure.
Wait, we're not done.
Oh, I definitely hear you though, Andy. But they want to talk about gold or whatever. I could. Gold treasure. What else does Andy have in store?
Hey.
Andy has gold.
Andy has gold.
I see gold. There's some gold porn for you, kids.
Not like, you can't really see it in here.
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see it.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there. Well, somebody just ordered, and I don't, it's probably from here. Somebody just ordered a first, our We Dig First Gold experience, which they get a bag of pay dirt, a pan, and all the snuffer bottle and all that. So whoever it was, thank you so much.
Cool.
Nikki wants to know, is that the biggest gold nugget you have found?
What, those nuggets I just shown?
Yeah.
Those nuggets were not found. Not by me, anyway. Those nuggets were bought and paid for by me, though.
Hey, Ed, why don't you get the bot out?
Okay. I can get the bot out. The bot's moving and people are talking. I'll add the mods.
We didn't come up with any. We didn't come up with any fancy name for it or anything other than it's just our collaboration or what we did for the day.
Here, let me show the display. Let me display my screen. Okay, I gotta adjust some things here, Jesse. Because I had some stuff in the way. But there we are.
Talking, conversate in the chat room, people.
No numbers.
No lurking.
Well, hey, welcome back, Jim.
Ooh, just in time too.
Yep, yep. We have 30 eligible users. I can't see how many's in the room right now. Out of
Let's go to my
32 on
screen
my
says.
end.
I got 33.
Okay.
I haven't typed anything in there, so
Yeah.
Have you guys ever talked to or know that his name is Robert Verguts, or he runs Snapshot Mining and Mill Company?
Oh, I know who he is. Yeah, and Ron Shaw of Shaw's Prospecting works with him quite a bit. I'd love
Yeah,
to
I talked
get
to
him on the
phone
show.
the other day.
Oh, cool.
I talked to him on the phone. Really, 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 really nice guy. Really nice guy.
yeah.
He sells gold ore.
Oh, yeah, he has a hard rock mine.
Yeah, he does, and he sells it really, really reasonable price, and he does it not to make money. He does it just for people who just want to have that product, and it's really cool. And I was just talking to him the other day, and I was just wondering if you guys knew him. That's all. That's why I brought it up.
Well,
I think you should do it.
all right.
Everyone's had their chance.
They win.
Da-da-da.
When?
Do it.
Jerry, California Motherlode Prospectors.
Jerry.
Don't be mad at us, Jerry. It's Ohio gold.
It's Ohio Gold, Jerry.
Wait, let's see
Be
if
kind.
he's here. Let's see if he's here.
If
You
he
have
lurks
to be
there.
present to win. You have to be present to win.
How
New
was he on
rule.
there? He had no chatted, didn't he?
I've had Nightbot up since we started.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen him active in a while now.
No,
Yeah,
me
neither
either.
have
He
I.
could be lurking. Jerry, you there?
You have 1 minute to reply. Is Dennis Dayton in the house? I got a song just for you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hey Neal, how you doing, my friend from Liverpool, the Urban Explorer?
Song in there. I don't see Jerry. I saw him earlier.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Let's
cancel
go,
it
Ivan.
because time's ticking down and he ain't
Yeah.
replying.
No.
Benzo, what's up, Benzo?
And Benzo,
Benzo.
bro.
Benzo, reset it.
Yeah, it's reset. Just reset. If you don't say something by now,
You snooze, you lose, Susan says.
boom. Dennis Hedrick.
Dennis Hedrick.
Yeah. Do me a
Do you
favor and
I didn't think I'd seen him for a little bit either.
oh jeez, this ain't gonna happen. Now I know how.
It's Murphy's Law. I ain't said that in a while, but I'll spit it out.
There's a sign on my no. There needs to be a sign on the wall that says the unmentionable word. Is Dennis here?
I haven't seen him respond.
Not seen him yet.
Now I know how Tim Grimes feels.
No kidding.
And try and give away something and you can't even give it away.
Guess I'll just have to keep it.
He was, yeah, he was.
I know he was here.
Okay.
I ain't seen him in a bit now.
He has 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What the heck? My beeper ain't. There it is. It was delayed a little. Huh. Odd.
Okay, RST. Not.
All right. One more time.
Do it.
Me too, Jaron. Oh,
Mark
wait,
Miller. Is Mark Miller still here? Hey, Tom's Gold Dirt. How you doing, buddy?
Tom's Gold Dirt. What's up?
Mark
Hey,
Miller.
in the house.
Oh, this is crazy.
And Mark is here. Mark is here.
Oh, there he is. All right. Add your address. Or better yet, just send it to me at ToledoJess@AOL.com. ToledoJess@AOL.com. There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations, Mark. Finally, third time's the charm.
No kidding. Can't even give gold away. Even at $2,000 an ounce.
There is no guarantee how much is in there.
No, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to find an ounce in here. I'm pretty sure. You might find a couple little pieces and a bunch of dust. So congratulations, Mark.
If you're lucky, some lead. If you're lucky.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, there is some lead slivers in there. I did see some lead. So that's
Yeah, it's
money
pretty
there.
much whatever you found in those concentrates, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That was wasn't that bucket you saw in the pan.
Ran through Jason's little cleanup sluice.
Yes, sir.
right.
Well, we appreciate that, Mark. I mean, we're not a giveaway show. This is just a giveaway that happened over the weekend, and we're giving it away. That's all.
Yeah, like we said, we do like giving away stuff, but to those who deserve it the most, like
Giveaways are random. Never
yeah,
happen.
we won't advertise.
Never.
Come join us.
Yep,
We have 20,000 giveaways for tonight if we reach.
If we reach 1 million subscribers tonight,
we'll do a giveaway.
yeah.
Daddy's like, don't
He's shaking his head like, quit it.
I do gotta head out. I got some stuff I gotta get going here.
Well, we're about ready to wrap it up. Totally understand, Andy. Thank you very much for joining us again, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, you're always welcome here, brother. You're part of the Flash fam, if you like it or not.
And you can always on the last Tuesday of the month, if you got something that you want to talk about, you can always come on. It's open mic night.
I might have to remember that.
Yeah.
Come to one of our outings, man.
Oh, that would be even more fun.
Come to one of the flash bashes. Hang out for a weekend.
Yeah, bring the whole family.
Yeah, family oriented.
Whoa, that's right.
Yeah.
We'll corrupt anyone.
Next year's Flash Bash is already in the works.
What's that?
Next year's Flash Bash is already in the works.
Nice. Well, hopefully we'll be in the position to do a little more traveling next year. So I'm excited about that. And
I know it's kind of hard when you have a dozen irons in the fire, raising little ones, and
trying to keep that fire lit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Lodak, for the $5 super chat. Sorry, Andy.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to say thanks so much for having me, guys. And I will get with me, Ed. We'll talk. I want to talk to you about what we talked about earlier. Anyway.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right.
I'll talk to you later. Have a great night, Andy. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Andy.
Take care, Andy.
I
Now, how do I get out of here?
There you
Where's the button?
go. Now,
Look who showed up. Patrick Moore.
hey, Pack Mule, how you doing, Pat?
Mr. Late.
Mr. Late.
Really late.
He probably just got off work.
Yeah, that new job, new shift he has. Did you read what Mr. Lodak said in his super chat?
Yeah.
Too funny. Too funny. All right. If any of you have any suggestions about where this coming Flash Bash should be,
They got all kinds of suggestions, Ed.
I know,
It's
but
going all over the country. They got us going to Canada.
we need land in.
I'll say, does anybody have property we can invade?
That's right. A good chunk for like 50 to 55 people, you know, we could invade upon that has gold.
I mean, here, the ones we've done so far, the majority of the door has gone to the people to allow us to have it there.
That's right.
So I wouldn't think we would have a problem doing the same with anybody that had a piece of private property that had some gold that we could do the bash at, you know. We'd be willing to give them that same courtesy.
Or even knowledge of some ground we might be able to procure
Right.
for a weekend.
Just send a little information or contact information to flashinyourpan@gmail.com. And, you know, I could be in a different state, you know, but, you know, logistics, the farther it is for our logistics, you know, it makes things a little harder, but not impossible.
Jared goes, we could try joining the Mormon church and host a shindig there in Utah. I don't think
everybody's camping in Jared's yard.
We marry a couple more women.
We could have it at B3 Relic Recovery's yard. There it is. There it is. Bam. Come kick it in my yard.
And put some gold in it, he says.
You're more than welcome, Andy. Thanks for joining us, my friend. I'll get a hold of you here in the near future. You know, you're always more than welcome. Contact me also. Next week, we're going to have a special guest whose channel's grown phenomenally. He was in a special broadcast that I helped produce, that I hosted. Thank you very much, Neal, for the super chat, my friend, of £4.99. Where's that at? There it is. Oh yeah, super chat. Thank you very much, my brother of another mother. If you're into van life and stuff, Neal, the urban explorer, is doing an excellent job in craftsmanship on his van now. It's been really cool watching it get done. But next week, back to the subject at hand. I got sidetracked. We're having Levi on from Tazzy Boys Adventures.
Oh, cool.
So we got to hang out with him and a couple of other creators when we were on David Buckles' live stream. Yep. Really good guy. I'm really looking forward to this show. I look forward to 99.9% of the shows, but, you know. It, I guarantee you, it's gonna be a good show. So come back. If you're new here, come back, join us. If not, thanks for always being here. You know we love our Flash fam because it's you we do this for, and I hope you enjoy it as much as we do. But it's that time. So everybody, until next week, have a great one, and may you always have a flash in your pan.
You know what he's going to say next.
Right. Jern was on top of it. Maybe one day, too, you'll meet us on the river. It does happen. Ask Jason Keith.
Yep.
That's right.
Ask several. HD Shovelhead.
Tom's Gold Dirt.
Yep, Tom's Gold Dirt. B3 Relicovery. It could have even been you this year, Miss Laurel, but we know we'll meet you someday. So until next week, may you all be safe out there. God bless. Thank you very much for joining us. Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.
Night, Ed.
Good night, Dano. Good night, Jesse.
Night, RSD. Good night, Nikki.
Thank you, Nikki, Richard,
Night,
Outdoorsy
Chrissy.
Gallo, Miss
Miss
Laurel.
Good night.
Night, Chris.
Yep.